thank you for joining us out there. Night guy here. Just playing around, have some good fun with my cold steel katana machete. Great piece. Did a review video not too long ago. Did a previous one or two if I can remember correctly. Go ahead and check those out. Not much I can say about this bad boy. Like I mentioned in the previous video, it's a tool that's a weapon. It's a weapon that's a tool. Great for utilitarian purposes or cleaving water bottles and or zombie heads. I'm coming at you straight from one of your favorite zompocalypses. Thank you for joining us. Night guy here. It's a little rainy today, a little stormy today, but that's okay. You know, you got to do your training where you can. Today we're doing some cut tests and thrust tests with the cold steel. Let me show you that there. Wipe that off a little bit. The cold steel katana machete. Alright, now I diced up that last bottle pretty easy. Katanas in general tend to make easy cutting swords for beginners like myself. Also, you know, single-edged swords with a curve, not always just katanas. This is one that I really recommend, good for a beginner. And we're going to demonstrate some more right now. Not only is it, you know, small and light, so it's very easy to carry. As you can see, I can run around with it. It's pretty easy to get some pretty nimble cuts. Not the cleanest cut, but still got where I wanted to hit for the most part. Alright, let's keep it going. Keep the cuts coming. That was the thicker bottle. Still went through. Alright, I'm going to go with another heftier target here for a thrust. We go with a two-handed body thrust. And here we go. Alright. Still working on my cuts there. But I'm definitely getting somewhere. I'll be honest, I beat up this blade pretty badly. So, you know, I don't know if it's me, you know, that really, you know, destroyed the edge too much, or if it's just that they don't really come too sharp in general, you know. I mean, I could see, you know, I don't think they're intended to be the sharpest thing. It's not a razor. This is meant, you know, to be a sword machete, so it's got to be able to handle what a machete could also. I mean, you know, you see how nice and you know, it's just basically, it's nice and thick, but it's just basically, you know, a flat piece of steel like most machetes are. Anyways, we're gonna keep doing some cuts. I'm gonna give a shot on a depth cut real fast to see what I could pull off. All right, we have 4 relatively light bottles with one nice thicker plastic at the end, plus a little more weight mass to it. We're gonna see what we could do. My setup is a little crooked. Hopefully it doesn't fall down right here. Just noticed that, but I kind of just whipped it together. We're just gonna see what we can do. I'm guessing I can make this a 4 bottle blade. Let's see what I got. All right, and what do you know? Went through all 5. Very impressive. It didn't knock over the stand either. Let's try it again on this side. Yep, got some cuts in there. Only got through 2 on that one. Alright, that last cut wasn't too bad for a relatively short sword. Let's see what we could get on a penetration. Let's see if we can get that good. 4 bottle again. Right through the middle there. Let's do it. What can you say to that? Speaks for itself. I mean, look at that thing. That is beautiful. Alright, while they're still leaking out real fast, I'm going to try my luck with a low cut. See if I could get through 5 bottles again. These 2 have not been penetrated at all by that little blast thrust that I did. Let's see what we can pull off. an explosion. Let's try that. Okay, these bottles are pretty tough. Pretty tough. You get my thrust though. Definitely. Even scrape the rim a little bit here, the metal piece part of my stand, and you can see the blade is still all intact. Well, this one's kind of chewed up a little bit up here, if you can see there. You know, like I said, I did some stuff that you probably shouldn't do, similar stuff to this, but that's what we're about in the channel. That's why we like these options that aren't too expensive but functional. That's what the channel's all about. One of the last subjects I'm going to mention before we do some real torture testing is that this piece lends itself to some really good dual wielding. I have, once again, the Cold Steel tactical Bowie machete, or a Cold Steel Bowie machete. I'm not sure if tactical's in the title, don't quote me on that. But did some reviews on that, some good torture testing. Tiger Ninja did some nice cuts with this. I need to do another full review of this and all my Bowies. Let me know what you think of the Bowie knives. Still have the katana machete here from Cold Steel as well. We're going to do some dual wielding. Due to how light and portable this thing is, you know, you can definitely carry it. You can definitely carry another sidearm. So we can essentially go sword and dagger. Alright, I don't know if that second cut got me anywhere, but it was worth a shot. Oh, looks like I didn't get it. Alright, we're going to continue along with the dual wielding. Let's try it again. This time I'm going to go just for a thrust on the second cut, or second attack, I should say. Ah! Got it. Alright, going to try it one last time. Going to go for a lighter bottle again. This time I'll attack first with the Bowie, and then go for a cut with my sword. I can hear some cats fighting in the background. That doesn't sound good. Can I make it? No, not quite. Very small target there, but not bad. Now, I mentioned that I previously had dulled this blade out. It's doing stuff like what I'm about to do. I don't necessarily recommend this, but I do recommend it. If you're going to do some torture testing with a sword, if you want to truly see what it's capable of, I feel a true functional battle weapon should be able to handle a test like this, at least. Anyways, I have a stubborn tree limb here that's been bugging me, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Whoops. Alright, that's one hit. Let's get it back up on the stand there. Let's stand it up from the solid part at the bottom. Still standing, sort of. So let's see what we can do here. I'll stand it to the side so you can see this cut. I'm going to cut right down the side. Try to do, yep, looks like I snapped it. It bit in pretty good right here, and just kind of snapped it from the weight of my head. But most importantly, the blade is still okay. Alright, let's clear the rest of these out real easy. Just simple machete style. And this, you could pretty much do this all day with this thing and not get fatigued, you know. Not to mention, it's super functional. This thing is just clearing down this tree piece. A little knot there. We're gonna see how long that lasts in a second here. So we're gonna just work our way down. there. Pretty solid piece. And I'm chopping him pretty good. Edge still has no rolling. Maybe getting a little dulled, honestly. But no damage, no cracks, no rolling. Let's go for a thicker part of the wood. Okay, and now here is where this is not necessarily starting to feel like the best tool. I don't think machetes are meant to hit anything this thick, really. You know, it's debatable, but this doesn't have the good single-handed forward swing that a regular machete does. Honestly, this is balanced more like a sword. So I love the category of, is it a sword, is it a machete? You know, is it a big knife? This one, to me, falls in the category of short sword. Is it a short sword, I should say. Anyways, I'm going to go for the meatier part in one good cut, just to see how deep I can wedge it. Let's see if I can get that to stay there. Right there. Alright, let's see if I can clear it. What do you think, guys? Okay. Unfortunately, I definitely did not clear it. Let's clear that off, if I can get that piece off here. You can see here, right in here, a little cut. Let's break that piece off so you guys can see that. Right here, we have ourselves a little cut. That's where my double-handed overhead strike, you know, downward strike hit. Let's examine the blade again for you guys. Maybe getting a little dulled. I see some nicks here and there, but nothing substantial. This isn't my first time doing something like that with this blade. So even the fact that it still performed the way it did, to me is a true testament to how good it is. I got nothing loosening, all solid. All right, let's see what we can do with another bottle cut. All out of my light duty bottles, so this will have to do. It's okay. I'm getting soaked out here, so I'm about to call it a day anyways. After the torture testing, still solid. Let's see what we can do on a bottle cut. Nice mid-grade bottle. Let's see what we got. If I mess up, I still would only really blame my own form. This thing still seems, yeah, pretty sharp. Ready to go. Well, there you have it. The cold steel katana machete. There you go. You see what it's worth. You see what it could do. Thanks for joining us. Night Guy here.